Many of y'all remember this. You'd go to the general store, you'd go to the video store, maybe it was Blockbuster. You'd take the movie off the shelf, you'd read it, and if it was behind there, you could take it up to the counter and you would rent it. Mostly VHS and UHS, and then we later came to DVDs. But that's not what today is about. Thank you for tuning in to Monday Motivation. I'm Sean Kaplan, where we give you a dose of positivity, a little shot of caffeine, maybe a theme to carry on the work week. So this week I want to talk again about the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I want to talk about how it relates to our relationships and our personal life, not business like last week. But as a follow-up, this Wednesday I'm doing a Zoom webinar. I'll put the link below. It's free, just like watching these videos. I'd love if you wanted to jump on for 1 hour and join us or just listen in. There'll be 30, 40, 50 people on the call, and we're going to talk about good, bad, and ugly in our business and how it revolutionized my business 10 years ago when somebody taught it to me. But I've carried it onto my personal life. And what do I mean by this? I don't want this to sound wrong, but this is the reality of the situation. There's people that are in our lives for a lifetime, a season, and a moment. And that's similar to the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so in business, when I say good, bad, and ugly, it's talking about qualified, unqualified, or people that just want to kind of use you. But in life, it's very similar. You have people that are there that are going to be there for a lifetime. They're your closest friends. They're your family members. And then you have bad. They're not bad people. But what bad means is they're just probably not there in your life at the same time, at the same moment, going through the same things. A good example I always use is sometimes our friends didn't get married or don't have kids, and some of us do get married and have kids. And that makes it a little weird. Not bad, it just puts us in that category when it comes to personal relationships. And then we got ugly. And these are the silent killers, just like our business. These are people there that are to use you. They're there for just a moment. They need something from you. Or sometimes they're there just to throw a debate, throw a comment, start something. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Good, bad, ugly. You have a choice every day. And when people fall into these categories, we have a choice of how we spend that time. And the reason why I chose to share this with you today was I had a moment of reflection this weekend. Early one morning, somebody made a comment. Somebody sent me a message. I read it. I looked at it, and I had a choice. And I said, is this somebody that's close to me in my life, that I value, that I operate with on a regular basis? Is this somebody that is there and I care about them, but not necessarily at the same place as me in life? Or is this just a troublemaker? And what I decided was I didn't throw that person in one of those specific categories, but I chose very quickly. I have a choice to either spend that time enjoying my Sunday morning, getting my coffee, spending time with family, or jump into that conversation. So guys, remember this week, think about it. Good, bad, ugly. If you have a choice to jump into a conversation because of a comment, just ask yourself, how important is it? How relevant is it? Is it worth my time right now? Do I need to enter into this conversation? Or do you politely bow out and move on? Maybe don't reply, or let the person kindly know, hey, I don't want to enter into this conversation right now. It's kind of like racing, guys. I don't race a lot, but I'll tell you what, you got a choice. When that old beat up car pulls up next to you and revs its motor, you can choose to step on the gas and use it, or you can save that gas for when somebody steps up to the starting line and that gun goes off and you're like, you know what? This is worth it. I'm going to use up some gas here. I'm going to step on this gas. We're going to have a little race here, have a little debate, have a little conversation. It's okay, but we got to make sure to choose and not give everybody the same sort of time and energies. You guys have a great Monday. Hope you have a great week. And if there's anything I can do for you in Mortgage World, you know the number. Have a great week. RSVP below if you want to attend this week, free of charge. See you then.